thought I told you niggas once before.
What?
King Leo is the greatest, he gon' fucking soar.
Yeah.
And when one door closes, I'ma open more. I'm like Jordan on a beat when I'm ready to score.
Rap ninja, interested in getting fast figures. A fact spitter with lyrics.
Alright guys, so before I get started, I just want to say I was never raised to be prejudiced. I was never raised to be racist or anything. So don't try to use that racist thing against me when I say what I'm getting ready to say. I'm a very logical person, and I know how to think for myself, and I only speak on things that I see happening, and I don't speak on things based off of what somebody told me, okay? So with that being said, let's get started. And if you're wondering why I'm speaking at a low tone, it's because I'm in the library. Technically, I'm not supposed to be speaking at all, but I will be. I gotta get this video out the way. So, we're talking about the Mexicans. The Mexicans are getting a lot of benefits, guys. They're getting a lot of benefits. They're getting a lot of funding. They're being treated as refugees. They're being treated better than American citizens, especially black American citizens. The crazy part about all of this, guys, is the fact that when these illegal immigrants come over here, they bring their old ways with them. You know, the thieves, the violators, the bad people. They come over too. Okay, this is what Donald Trump was talking about regarding the illegal immigrants. This is part of what he was talking about, but nobody wanted to listen just because it was Donald Trump talking about it. Guys, at the end of the day, the goal of the U.S. government, the goal of these corporations, is to replace black people with illegal immigrants. Okay? That is the goal. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you have to say about it. They're not moving the immigrants into white neighborhoods. They're moving them and pushing them into black neighborhoods because they're trying to replace the black population. I want you to think about this. They are arresting black men left and right, and they are flooding black communities with a bunch of Mexicans. Okay? These Mexicans are accepting low labor. So, for example, in their country, they'll get paid around about $3 a day for their labor. And when they come to America, that, they're getting paid now, $6, $7, $8 an hour. That's a win for them. That's a win. And because they're off the books, because they're working off the books, it's basically illegal. This is legal. This is a legal thing going on regarding these illegal immigrants working for basically pennies on the dollar. Okay. So, this is why the corporations get away with it, because as long as they're working off the books, there's nothing illegal about it. Okay, there's nothing illegal about it. It's as if the company is it's as if these corporations are building themselves with their own legwork, but that's not true. The undocumented immigrants are the ones building everything, and they're getting paid pennies for it. So these companies are getting filthy rich. They're getting filthy rich. It's all about money, guys. It's all about money. They know that they cannot pay black people minimum wage. I mean, they know that they can't get away with paying them, paying blacks, that type of money, because we live here. We've been here. Okay. So legally, they know they can't get away with it, but that's why they're going under the table and bringing dumping these loads of illegal immigrants here because it's all about money, guys. It's all about money, and it's about replacing who has already been here. Once again, I want you to remember, they're not flooding out the white neighborhoods. They're not flooding out the suburbs with Mexicans. They're flooding out the black neighborhoods, only the black neighborhoods. Okay, so don't get it twisted. Now, another part of this topic I wanted to make clear is the fact that they're not just coming over here getting the bare bottoms and working for chump change. They're moving up. They're moving up the ladder. See, this is the part that people forget. They start out with minimum wage, and then they start their landscaping businesses. You mean to tell me they're still going to be getting paid minimum wage when they're doing landscaping, or when they start their own little roofing, their little roofing company, their plumbing companies? Do you really think they'll still be earning minimum wage? No, they won't be, guys. They won't be. These people are coming here illegally, making money, getting their papers straight so that they could legitimately own a company and then bring their own people on board. So they are literally now, so they're getting a leg up in society like you would never believe. And we have people here that are homeless, that are needy and can't get a job, can't keep a job. And everywhere you turn, there is a Mexican person working a job. Almost every job you see, McDonald's, Burger King, the warehouse jobs, flooded out with Mexicans. Mexicans from the top to the bottom. They're everywhere. Okay? It's not fair. It's not fair. And it's another form of oppression. Because as a black man or as a non-Hispanic, when you come into these businesses looking to work, you're outnumbered. No one wants to feel outnumbered. Okay? That's another reason why people wouldn't even want to work in these companies. Okay? No. The first job I had when I came to Dallas, y'all, I was at a company that was flooded with Mexicans. Flooded. And you want to know what happened? I was being disrespected. And they kept using these bully tactics to get on my nerves, and it ended up working. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it, so I left. Okay? I left. I didn't choose to come to work to be bullied or to be disrespected. I came to work to make money and go home. But because this is allowed, because it's allowed to where they can just come here illegally, and get help from the government doing so, and because they get to, start their little companies and hire a bunch of their own people, they get to be as biased as possible. They get to hire their own as much as possible, and suddenly nobody sees that as biased. Nobody sees that as one-sided. Nobody sees that as a problem. At the end of the day, guys, the way I see it, Mexicans are just like the people who built this country. Racist with a Z, and you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. If Mexicans ever decided to help out black people and help build black businesses, the American government would never ship them over here the way they do. And now I'm pretty sure you guys also heard about how these immigrants are getting reparations, basically. They're getting loads of money dumped on them by the U.S. government. This is sick, guys. This is absolutely sick. It is wrong, and nobody's saying nothing about it. Leave your comments. Tell me what you think. This country is the absolute worst country, and every other country is laughing at us. We're the worst. Anyway, guys, leave a comment, subscribe, leave a like, and stay tuned for future videos. I appreciate you. Bye.
I come from a place that's real scary. Big guns, like military, real shit. No fairy tale. I possess a shit ton of knowledge. I'm like the Holy Grail. I was born with high perseverance so that I never fail. They tried to label me crazy and so I hid the pain. Tell 'em. Big pharma selling alternate cocaine. Tell 'em.